Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of Sunday School. It's good to be here with you again this week as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year, if you can believe that. Last week I was in New Orleans, this week I'm in St. Louis, but I'm still able to be with you for opening. Pastor Lund is back, which is great, but not quite back in time to make one of these videos for you. But today we've got an awesome lesson, and one that these two places that I've been, New Orleans and St. Louis, really kind of made me think about this lesson, because both of these places that I'm at are near a big river. Maybe you've heard of it. It's the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River runs through our country from north to south and comes by St. Louis here before traveling on all the way to New Orleans and out into the Gulf. And down there, it's part of a big body of water, the Gulf of Mexico. And here, even in St. Louis, the Mississippi River is pretty big, and we sail barges and other things down it as goods are shipped up and down the river. But our Sunday school story today is about another river and about some water as well. It's about the Jordan River. We hear about Jesus coming out to the Jordan River to see John the Baptist, who was out there preaching and baptizing people. And Jesus comes and steps into the Jordan River and is baptized by John. And as he does this, the heavens are ripped open and a dove descends, and a voice from God, or the voice of God speaks, "This is my Son whom I love, with whom I am well pleased." But every time I see water, I think of baptism. It's God's great gift to us. It's what makes us a part of God's family. It connects us to Him and gives us all the good gifts of forgiveness, life, and salvation that we have now and forever. And so when you see a river or a lake, or even when you wash up in the morning before you go to school or take a bath at night, you can think about your baptism too, as you're made a part of God's family. The second part of this story is Jesus leaving the river, walking up, and immediately being driven out into the wilderness to face temptations by Satan. And he did this for you. Jesus faced temptations so that he knew what it was like when you face temptations. So he knew what it was like to have the devil come after him and try to get him to sin. Because you and I experience this on a regular basis, this temptation to sin. And yet Jesus goes 40 days in the wilderness without sinning, continuing to be the perfect sacrifice for you and for me, and for fulfilling everything that God had commanded. So next week I'll be back in person or at least into Algona, to make these videos for you. And I will be able to see you in church next week too. So God bless your day, and have a great day in Sunday school.